Welcome back to this 10th installment of the series Czar Nibbing Around. This time in Guild Wars 2, the weekend beta event. And so far we've been playtesting more or less a lot with this hunter here, or whatever it's called. Ranger, yeah. And a little bit with a Mesmer. Didn't really feel like playing Mesmer anymore, and we started the Mesmer because the Hunter, well, was difficult. It was unstable servers at the time, so yeah. I'm not going to go through the character creation anymore now, because you've seen that. But I'm going to make even one more character, and we're going to explore some other class. Stay tuned to see what it is and what it will look like. And here we are. Enjoy the sight of our new Norn Warrior. Skillfully named Snap with double Z, which all my characters are. Last name Bareneck, he snaps bare necks. It's his hobby. He's a pretty boy. The prettiest guy in the village. Should be solid enough. And he wears a sword apparently. We need to get him an axe or a hammer or something. I wanted to play a melee class, and of course it's going to be a Norn because they are gigantic. I want them to be gigantic. Everyone has a heal apparently. Self-heal anyway. Gonna do it a little bit different this time. We skipped the character creation process, and we're also going to skip the initial part because we did that all 2 parts ago. Part 8, we did the Norn initial quests. So I'm going to go ahead and level this up a bit so we can get to the interesting skills that we haven't seen before and do them all at once. And look forward to seeing you there. So a quick update here. This is just after completing the worm event. Just wanted to show you what we have of choices on this guy. As you know, there are different skills associated with which of the offhands you're wearing, as well as the main hand, I presume. So I have Warhorn. I had that on my hunter too. Not sure if it does this. I don't presume it calls birds with this one. And shield, I'm pretty sure that gives you some kind of defense things. Let's say we go the berserker route. I'm just going to presume that this gives some kind of battle cry or something like that. So let's see if I'm right. Put that in the offhand. I'm sure I can get a shield later if that's wrong. It's a cool system. This, like, your skills depend on what gear you have equipped. So it's charge and call to arms. Alright, yeah, that sounds like buffs. Oh, well, one of them is anyway. Oh, and something else I noticed here. Let's go fight a little bit. May as well do that. Nearly have all the skills now anyway. Yeah, meet you in some battle. Alright. So in addition to having, you know, the basic attack, this is with sword though. You have this, which is like a finisher, a leap of some kind. But you have an attack on the F buttons as well, at least one, which is called Flurry, which is different levels of immobilizing while you hit them. And that was different than... oh, what is that? Something big. Anyways, I want to do a flurry on that guy and see if he can move, because he shouldn't be. So let's do F1. Can he move? Maybe he couldn't move while I was doing it. That might be it. And now I have hamstring. Yeah. Alright, so that's more of a typical warrior attack, slowing them down. Sure, that's an excellent PvP skill. And don't know what the adrenaline. You build adrenaline? Ah, I need full adrenaline probably to use the F thing. Yeah, okay, so that's how it works. It's like yeah. Alright, so there's quite different mechanics so far. I'm starting to learn the differences between all the combat mechanics here now. Of course I haven't even touched into all of the different classes, different weapons and everything, but it's quite varied. Yeah, we'll have a bit more of a look at it when we get some more equipment. Yeah, it's still me. I'm a snow leopard. It's not a skill though, it's I got the form from a shaman. Oh, I can go invisible when I am. Hey, wait, what? Ah, that event ended maybe? No, gain snow leopard form from the shaman, then hunt down the dredge. Let's get it again. Bless me with snow leopard form. Where's the dredge then? What is a dredge? Come on. Oh, I have snow leopard attacks. Wow. Was that it? There's a lot of snow leopards here. What's this skill? Snarl. Snarl and maul and pounce and slash. Yeah, that sounds pretty snow leopardy. Okay, but that was done. Oh, I am hunting down the edge. Ah. Keep doing that. I'll have fun with being a snow leopard. See you. I'm having a look here at something else interesting that we have pretty much skipped so far in all these videos. Trading.
What can I do for you?
We were looking into, you know, the commerce tab here before, where I was concerned about microtransactions, and it turns out there is a form of microtransactions in the game. So I'll make up my mind on that later, because they made some sort of compelling arguments on what type of microtransactions and the reasoning why. I'll let you guys make your own minds up about that. But as a quick summary, they would rather have it controlled by the players to avoid those, you know, the account hacking and all those kind of things. They might as well earn the money if people are going to buy gold anyway, and they are not going to sell things that gives people an advantage over others. Of course, well, if you have a lot of gold, you can buy things to get an advantage over others. That's why people buy things. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm in the middle there. As long as you can't legally, preferably not illegally either, but as long as you can't legally buy advantages, I'm okay with it. And you can buy like a fancy hat collar that no one else can have or something. I don't really care about that. That's fine. You can fund the game a bit more. But other than that, you have the sort of like auction house on yourself. But then again, there is this like auctioneer guys around here as well, a trading post,
You are a welcome guest.
which does the exact same thing, and I don't understand what's the reasoning behind that. What I haven't been able to find though is someone that actually sells me some basic equipment, because as you know, I chose the horn of fan thing here, and I wanted to try out the shield as well, so I thought, well, some merchant must have a basic piece of shit shield that I can just use in the beginning, but I haven't found any. Did found this guy though. Has salvage kit, extra bags, um, gathering equipment, mining pick, logging axe, and so on. I'll get an axe, I think. Mining pick. Just have it in case I run into something, so we can see how that looks. We haven't been trying out the crafting at all yet. I'm not sure if that's something that comes later in the game or not, because no tutorial or anything has really shown me or tried to direct me into the path of crafting. So, don't know how that works at all. Hope we can find out. I'll tell you if I find any other merchants, and we might try out the shields. Actually, I just typed in shield here and searched for it in my commerce. Let's try and grab one. Mighty shield. Can I use it? Weapon strength. Level 1. Yeah. Get me one of those. It's fine. Well, how do I know if I bought that? Let's I can't take up my inventory. Buy. Oh, well, it just got less here, so I presume I have it. There's no shield here. Maybe a mail? Where does that end up when I buy it like that? Pretty sure I lost money. Yeah, I did. Have the pick. Some other crap. No shield. I don't understand this. Ah well. Okay. There's a pickup tab here. On the same window. So I bought 3 of them. That's fine. How do I pick them up though? Take all. Alright. See, I want to just see the difference, what kind of skills. We haven't unlocked these yet, but charge should be pretty obvious. Charge and call to arms. Probably a battle cry type skill. That's the ones we have because we have the horn equipped. Now, if we equip the shield instead, these changes, and we now have shield bash and shield stance. I'm gonna go with that actually, because what I'm really interested in with this is if I can actually make a tank at all in this game, or if it's just like every part of combat is just rush and crush, basically. So we'll test it out once I've unlocked these 2 skills. See you there. I'm in the main city of the Norn. This is the starting area here. This is the main city. Pretty much same layout, or near to the starting area as it was with those wolves. The char. I read a little bit about crafting, just because I wanted to look into that in this episode. Apparently near this waypoint here there is a merchant that can teach you some crafting, and I was going to go there and do that, but then I came across this woman here who is an armor smith, and I haven't really spoke to her yet.
You are a welcome guest.
But it appears that she can teach me armor smithing. Now do I want to be an armor smith, or do I want... Because here's a huntsman, and the difference being huntsmen do like range weapons, armor smith doing armor naturally, weaponsmith do hammers and swords and those kind of things. Axes. There seems to be all the crafting trainers is in some kind of district usually then, I guess, in with these icons on them. And you can have two professions at the same time. There was a bunch of them. There are better videos than mine to give you a quick overview of it. I just summarizing a little bit here what I quickly checked up. You can have two at a time, but you can like drop one, learn something else, and then pick the old one up and not having lost any recipes or skill points in it. It just costs you more money the more or the further you have it advanced in the one you want to pick back up again. So that's a nice feature. Let's see what this actually looks like, because that I haven't read about yet. And I think I'm going to be a weaponsmith, because I want to make myself a hammer. And then you can also have, there was some like additional things like cooking and those kind of skills. Please teach me to be a weaponsmith. And now I'm a weaponsmith, okay. If I have the materials, I can begin crafting at the weaponsmithing stations. Oh yeah, and you can also add like enchantments to your the type of weapons that you create, I believe. If you are a weaponsmith, then you can also sort of enchant weapons. Or sigils, or whatever they're called. I don't really know. Let's have a look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Hammer. Whale of weak blood. Bronze hammerhead. Large green heft. You know what would be awesome? If this was sort of like, you could click those and then buy those ingredients from here. Oh, vial of weak blood. How do I make the bronze hammerhead then? Bronze... What? Come on. There. Bronze hammerhead. Let's start with this. 3 bronze ingot. Let's see if this guy actually sells those things as well. Would be practical.
Up for a challenge?
Tin, coal, primordium. Okay. That wasn't very helpful. Alright, I guess I'm not going to be weaponsmithing then. But at least now we've had a quick look at it. As you can see, you drag your components in here depending on what it is, craft it, and then you can, seems you can put like either use this to mass produce maybe, or you just use this sort of like as a wiki on how to do things. Bronze ingot, copper ore. I have to get this from somewhere as well. But anyway, that's the extent to which I will look into crafting for the beta, because I love crafting. I will absolutely be crafting a whole lot when the game comes out, but for now I don't really see much of a point in it. I'd rather test out some other things. I'll see you with more combat. Look how fast I'm running. I spoke to a chick in this house here, and she gave me the snow leopard's blessing, so now I run fast. Not sure if I have now sworn my I don't know, loyalty to the snow leopard over the bear or raven or whatever the last one was, wolf probably. Or what's going on here, or how long this will last, it doesn't tell me. But I'm running fast and I wanted to show you. Woohoo! It's very practical. What I'm doing here at the moment is I'm just running around discovering all these points of interest in the city because that gives me XP, and that seemed to be the fastest way to get XP in the very beginning. So yeah, just a quick update there. Still running around here gathering up those waypoints and the points of interest. I have 13 out of 14 waypoints now and 15 out of 24 points of interest, and I just wanted to check out if there's like a bonus to getting all of them or not. And the last waypoint that I need is in this cave here somewhere. I just saw it. It was not visible on the map from the outside, but I'm inside a cave of sorts now, so when I get to here I should be able to see it. Yeah, just there. Let's see if there's a bonus for completing all the waypoints, or like you have to complete the waypoints and the points of interest total, or if there's no bonus at all. We'll find out now. Nope, about the same as usual. Let me gather all the rest and we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna come up short here. I have now 18 out of the 24. I know about these 3 here. We'll make it 21. I'm still 3 short. And I'm sure they are hidden in some parts I can't see on the map. Is this one here? I don't know. Otherwise they are probably inside some caves or something, because it seems not everything is visible on the map at the same time. Like this one wasn't visible on this map until I had discovered it. So I'm gonna drop it. But even without all of them, I would say that picking up everything in the main city would give you about 1.5 level running around. Probably takes you about 10, 12, 15 minutes, depending on if you have a speed buff or not. So that's a good way to start off your adventures, I think. It's pretty quick XP. I don't really have much to compare with. It's taken me pretty long so far, everything I've done. But 1.5 level in the beginning just from running around, that's always a good thing. With that, we're going to end this part, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully, where we will continue with this guy at some higher levels and some combat. See you then, bye bye.